The storm desk. Read the storm. Book the roofs. A neighbor mentions you. The neighbor calls. Your representative books it. The job closes. And 3 weeks later, you're in a group text, arguing who gets the reward. You run a roofing company. You already get referrals off every clean tear-off. What you don't have is a rule everyone reads the same way. By the end of this, you'll know how to structure a referral program you can launch, disclose honestly, track, and defend if anyone asks. Most programs aren't too small. They're too vague. Why does formal beat just asking happy customers? Informal referrals are unmanaged referrals. You can't forecast them, reward them the same way twice, or stop them from causing trouble. One representative promises a homeowner $300. Another promises a free gutter cleaning. Now you've got two programs and one angry customer when the office pays the wrong thing. A written structure makes credit objective, rewards fundable, the offer legal to advertise, and the channel measurable. The test. A field tech should explain it in 2 minutes. If they can't, it's too complicated to survive a real driveway. Step 1. Define a valid referral before you promote anything. Send us a friend isn't a definition, it's an invitation to argue. Try this shape. A valid referral is a new prospect, authorized to make decisions for a property in your area, who hasn't contacted you in 12 months, who gives permission to be contacted, and who completes a qualifying appointment after a named customer introduced them. Authorized to make decisions keeps a tenant from referring a house they can't contract for. The 12-month line stops people claiming credit for leads already in your pipeline. Inside that definition is the most important financial control, the reward trigger, the moment a reward is earned. Pay too early, and you pay for noise. Pay for a name and a number, and customers dump their whole address book on you. Pay too late, and referrers quit because the reward feels imaginary. Pay after a real milestone instead. A completed appointment, a signed contract, or a job paid in full. Many roofers split it. A small thank you when the neighbor books. Then the real money after the job is paid. The money stays tied to revenue and name an owner. One person owns attribution, exceptions, and payout approval. Never the representative who booked the job, because that representative has a stake in the answer. Step 2. Pick rewards you can fund, repeat, and defend. This one runs against instinct. Don't tie the reward to roofing. A roof is a once-in-a-generation buy. 10% off their next roof rewards a past customer with something they won't need for 20 years. Cash, a gift card to a place they shop, or a donation they care about all beat that. 2 more reward rules. Make it double-sided. Programs that give the referred homeowner something too, a free inspection or a small welcome gift, convert better because your customer is handing a neighbor a gift instead of roping them into a funnel. Keep that perk free of promises about findings, price, or coverage. A free inspection is a gift. A will find damage is a liability. And set the amount at a level you can pay out of gross margin every time, scaled to job size. Skip the open-ended promises. A casual promise in roofing morphs into a problem fast. Step 3. Build disclosure into the ask, not the fine print. The moment you reward a recommendation, it can become an endorsement in the eyes of the Federal Trade Commission. Their endorsement guides say a material connection between the endorser and the company has to be disclosed clearly and conspicuously. A cash or gift card reward for sending a neighbor is exactly that, and the FTC can pursue civil penalties for hiding it. The disclosure doesn't have to sound like a contract. I may get a thank you reward if you hire them. Put that everywhere the ask lives. The landing page, email, text, postcard, and the rep script. Now the trap most referral guides miss, and it bites roofers specifically. The insurance claim line. 2 rules collide with referral money on storm work, and both are enforced. First, you cannot touch the deductible. Waiving, rebating, or absorbing a homeowner's deductible is illegal in a large number of states and treated as insurance fraud. The Texas Department of Insurance spells it out. A contractor may not pay, waive, or rebate a deductible. That's the homeowner's money. Second, and this is the surprise, in several states the referral fee itself is illegal on claim work. Here's how that second rule reads on the page. New York's General Business Law, Section 771B, bars a roofing contractor from paying any compensation, gift, bonus, credit, or referral fee tied to insurance claim work. Florida statute likewise makes it illegal to offer or accept compensation for referring services where property insurance proceeds are payable. In those states, you can run a program for an out-of-pocket job, but not pay a reward on a claim-funded one. The reward, the deductible, and the claim cannot mix. Write the program around out-of-pocket work and let your attorney rule on the rest. While you're in that lane, hold the broader claims line that keeps roofers clean. You document conditions, take photos and measurements, and write an estimate. The insurer decides coverage. The homeowner owns the claim, and the deductible is theirs to pay. A roofer does not handle, negotiate, fight, or maximize a claim and should never promise to. The day you start negotiating coverage, you're an unlicensed public adjuster. Your referral copy should never blur that line. Document, don't diagnose the claim. Step 4. Track consent, attribution, and payouts in one place. Programs rarely die at the ask. They die in the middle, between a neighbor called and we paid the right person. A month later, nobody knows which lead was referred or who consented. The cure is boring. One intake path, one record, one approver, and split two consents that look like one. The TCPA, the phone and text consent law, requires prior express written consent for automated marketing calls and texts. A neighbor who passed a number for one inspection didn't sign up for your drip campaign. 2 more controls. Email follow-up has its own rulebook. The Can-Spam Act covers every commercial message, accurate header and from lines, a real physical address, and opt-outs honored within 10 business days. The FTC can assess a penalty per individual email, so a sloppy blast to 400 addresses isn't one mistake, it's 400. And get the tax right before you scale. Cash and gift card rewards to non-employees can be reportable, and partner fees can trigger a 1099. The reporting threshold rose to $2,000 for payments on or after January 1st, 2026. That's a flag, not advice. Let your accountant set the form. Step 5. Review performance without inventing ROI. Ignore the borrowed close rate and customers acquire customers 5 times cheaper figures from marketing blogs. The only numbers that mean anything come out of your own CRM and your job cost ledger. Track a short funnel. Submitted referrals, valid referrals, on-time contact, booked appointments, signed jobs, gross margin, payout cycle time, and complaints. Then act on it. If submissions are noisy, tighten the definition. If rewards land late, fix the approval workflow first. If complaints climb, your cadence is too hot. Back it off. Here's where RoofPredict fits. Your strongest referral source is a past customer whose roof you already did right, because subdivisions get built and re-roofed in waves. A 1998 street that took hail is full of roofs hitting the same wear window at once, and your past customer there is the bridge to the rest of the block. RoofPredict pairs an estimated roof age range with storm exposure modeled per home, so you decide which past customers sit in a ripe neighborhood instead of nagging your whole list. It does not inspect roofs, diagnose damage, or decide coverage. Roof age is a range, not a date. It points the ask. The program tracks it. Close the loop. Define a valid referral so credit is decided before the dispute. Pick a reward you can fund for margin and tie it to a real milestone. Build disclosure into every ask, in plain words. Keep the reward, the deductible, and the claim from ever mixing in a state that bars it. Track everything on one record with one approver, and measure your own funnel, not someone else's statistic. The hobbyist promises a bonus and argues later. You write the rule first, and the program runs itself.